the whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way, they gotta move. I got a gas, they running the fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. Sit it down, you gotta choose. I'm taking my smile, I'm doing food.
Both of them did.
Washing. This one got a full front with ceramic all the way around.
Hello. Take the Super Snake. Cayman, the Urus, and the Colorado. You're gonna take the Colorado, right?
No, I'm taking the Urus.
Never mind.
Come on, man, that's a no-brainer.
I would have taken the Colorado. If it was a G-Wagon, I would have taken the G-Wagon.
No Urus. You don't like the Urus?
Compared to all these cars, I think I'll take it.
Really?
Yeah, but have you seen the new Colorados? They changed it. Finally changed the interior. It took forever.
Yeah. Water. What does it cost to replace a windshield?
Either 6,500 or
I think
7,500.
it's 10,000 depending on the year of the car.
That's Ferrari windshield.
What are y'all doing to this?
We're putting extra plus 70 on the inside, and we're putting Clearplex on the outside to protect the windshields. We don't normally do that, but only like on high-end vehicles where windshields are really expensive, that is worth. Because this, you have to replace it every 6 months, and it's not the best visibility looking out of it. So it's really not meant for daily drivers. It's meant for cars like this that are going to be tracked, and that can save them a lot of money if a rock hits them going those height speeds. Yeah, David has it in the McLaren on the 720, and it actually saved them one time. Big old big. You would know.
It's another day in the life. I didn't even see you. How are y'all doing today? Beautiful day. Beautiful vehicles. Sun is shining. These guys are smiling, especially Jason. Oh, Pops is in the house. That means Brian's in here, right? Brian's not here.
You want to check that windshield out? It's got quite a few nicks on the outside. No cracks.
This new windshield?
Here.
Okay, so it's already getting beat up.
Yeah, the whole thing's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Here and here.
It's a new windshield. It's getting protected on the interior film and the exterior film. So just driving around, it's already got a few little nicks in it and things. Same thing happens to your paint. That's why we protect it. That's what we're doing right now. It's about to get a 4mm film on the exterior of the windshield to protect it from rock chips. In fact, a few weeks back, my McLaren got hit with a rock this big. I'm not kidding you. We have it on film, and it did not break the windshield. This windshield did break. It was $7,500. So he said, you know what? I'd rather pay $600 a year to replace my film when it gets scratched up or whatnot than buy a $7,500 windshield. So here we go.
Super thick.
I went home and later I looked at it and it was still down like this.
Yeah, you can see
You
it.
can see all the how bad it is. That's not from Claiborne. That's just there.
Right.
Yeah.
That one's deep.
What is it?
There's these just scratches, micro scratches from what do they call them? Random.
Random isolated deep scratches.
There you go. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna hit it with a 2-stage
And it's got a lot of little fish
polish
eyes
compound
everywhere.
or compound polish, and that's gonna remove all this. So that way we have a perfectly smooth, clean, scratch-free surface to apply paint protection onto, which is gonna give this truck its absolute best potential. Down. Thank you.
Oh, pensé que habías oído lo que dije.
I'll text you.
Yeah. Blue. It's amazing. I didn't like them when I saw them last time on a green one, but the more I see them, the more I kind of like them.
It looks right because like the G-Wagon has like that military armor tough look, and that's kind of like a good mix between like luxury and tough, I would say.
Brian will be here at 8:30 in the morning.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another shop walkthrough. Today we just completed a Volkswagen Beetle. This is an early model. This is one of the hardest cars to tint, and we did the back window with a full one piece. We hope we don't see a lot of these cars because they are very difficult. They don't make them anymore, but we still do them. When I started tinting in about 1997, these had just came out. This is the kind of fun stuff that I got to do all the time. We have a GMC. It's getting 2 doors done from the dealership. This Beetle is also from the Volkswagen dealership. Over here we've got another one for 2 front windows from Mazda, our friends at Town North Mazda. And let's come over here. We've got a Porsche. We actually just completed a full front paint protection film package on it. It's out here just getting some sun. We're gonna do a checkup on it. We're gonna put a little tape on it where we see any imperfections so we can go over all that before we deliver it. And then this way we've got a Lamborghini Urus. You've probably seen this in the video before. We tinted the whole vehicle, but the windshield got broken out and he came back to get the windshield tinted with a new tint. In addition, we put a windshield protection film on the exterior of the windshield on this one for him. That's not something that we like to sell. We don't offer it normally, but we will be getting more into it. The upside is it really does protect the windshield. You can get hit with stuff and more than likely it won't crack, but it could, depending on what hits it. You know, if an airplane goes through your car, you won't have a car, so it's not going to stop you from that. But it works really good. The windshield for this vehicle is $7,500. So for him, it was worth it to get this film because he's gonna have to replace it every year because they don't last very long with the elements outside. But he'd rather spend $600 a year on a windshield tint than $7,500. So it does make sense. It just doesn't last, so that's why we don't like it that much. But it works really good while it works. So the same windshield film I have on my McLaren 720S, and a few videos back when I was cruising with the Jotech guys, I was following a Lamborghini and a rock flew up on the tollway. It was so big I saw it come up. It was literally this big. It's not a joke. We have it on film if you want to go back and watch the video. You can see it hit the windshield. Thankfully, I was testing that film on my windshield. It did not break. I thought for sure it was going to break. I brought it straight to the shop, ripped the film off. The windshield was fine. We put new film on it and voila. So it really does work. It's just, do you want to invest that money, you know, $600 in your windshield tint that has to be replaced probably pretty often. Let's go inside and see what's going on in there. So we're inside. We've got this sick blue G-Wagon. It's here for XR Plus window tint on the windshield, sunroof, front 2 doors. We also will be polishing, actually multi-step correction. It has a compound and a polish on the paint before we put paint protection film on the G-Wagon. This is one of the hardest vehicles to do. We do them fairly often these days, so we're getting them down to science, which is awesome for this customer because we're not learning on his vehicle. Let's go over here and see what's going on. And while we're walking over here, we also have to finish it off with the XPEL Fusion ceramic coating when it's all done. That thing is going to look amazing with that color. Over here, I got a Shelby Super Snake, number 271 out of 300. So this is a pretty rare truck. It makes a lot of horsepower. It's also just got fully corrected compound and polish all the way around. Tomorrow we will start a full body paint protection film on it as well. Of course, we're doing a full tint on it. This guy always comes here for the best. He got everything. Every car he does here, he gets everything we offer. He's going to XPEL Fusion ceramic coating as well. This thing is going to look fantastic when it's done. And of course, we got the beautiful blue Corvette. You guys know I love blue, so this would be the one that I bought too. Full front paint protection film package. We did the A-pillars in the front of the roof on it for this customer. Another awesome week. You know what, George?
What?
I can tell you a fact. Everyone I talk to that's had to scratch and claw and fight from nothing to make money and to get where they are, which is like more successful than most people, they're usually really nice and respectful people, and they raise good kids, they have good family, they're good to, you know, everybody that deserves to be, you know, treated well, and even when they don't. But the opposite part of that coin, the flip, is the people that were born into money, that didn't have to fight for it. I'm almost positive that this is a fact, and everyone I know that has fought hard to have it will tell you this. The people who haven't done all that work and that or just have it, a lot of times they're pricks. They don't appreciate people, are not grateful, and you know, not talking about anyone in specific, but I always learn that, you know, they're not respectful to people. And the people that had to work really hard, fight, scratch, claw, you know, put years and years and decades into it, they're always willing to give you information, be nice to you, respectful, hold the door, pick up trash, just all these things. They're very humble. And then there's the other side of the coin, the people who already have it, that are raised that way, you know, maybe generations down the line of money. A lot of time they don't appreciate people and they're not respectful. So, you know, I think it's important whether you have it, don't have it, rich, poor, whatever, you still have to be respectful. I think a lot of people have a hard time with that. It's just like anything. If you're rich or poor, money just makes you more of what you are. What is it, George?
Magnifies who you are.
Yeah, money just magnifies who you are. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person, you know, until you decide you're not going to be anymore. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, that just helps you magnify it. So that's what people are usually like not sure about, but this is a fact. So if you like my message, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you next time.